Hello world, we are presently at the Enugu State House of Assembly complex, Enugu State's twin interface on accountability and engagement with the members of Enugu State House of Assembly and in the office of Honorable OSITA HYGINUS OKOH, member Enugu State House of Assembly representing Enugu East Urban Constituency 1. Viewers, stay tuned as I bring to us Honorable OSITA OKOH. Honorable, it's a pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It will be nice that the viewers, I know that it's also possible there could be people from your constituency watching us now that don't even know the name of the person representing them. So this will be an opportunity for them to know you more and know some of the things, both people in the diaspora, because people all over the world are watching us live now. You tell the people all over the world, your people all over the world, your name, your constituency where you represent, and the things, the 3 years you have been, your 3 years in office, the programs, the empowerment you've been able to attract to your constituency, and if there's any law or motion that you have sponsored or supported that have had direct impact to the government or development in Enugu State. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, media. Thank you, viewers. My name is Honorable OSITA HYGINUS OKOH. I represent the good people of Enugu East Urban Constituency at the Enugu State House of Assembly. I came in here 3 years ago. I was elected 2023 under the platform of Labour Party to serve the good people of Enugu East Urban Constituency. From that day, 2023, June 13, we'll be here doing our best, making sure that the voice of our people is heard at the Enugu State House of Assembly. I could say that it's a journey we started 2022. Thank God for, just as you said, that we have viewers, we have supporters, both in diaspora and locally. People supported us, but because then people were looking for good governance, people that will speak on their behalf. And we have found maybe lucky to have been chosen by our people to go and serve them. So, which we've started. I will just lay a big background of how we came in. So it started 2022 when we started vying for the office of House of Assembly as a person. I met with my constituents, trying to talk to them, and they all gave their support. One of the reasons why they said they need change in Enugu State was the kind of governance that they witnessed then. The previous government, they believed that the dividends of governance were not coming to the grassroots, that they were not really seeing the effect of the government of the then Enugu State. And they believe if electing another set of individuals that things might change. So they elected us, and I thank them immensely. So my first is to appreciate the people of my constituency, the diaspora that supported us both financially and prayer. So some will also say, oh yes, we elected you under the platform of Labour Party and today you are no longer with Labour Party. I know if you are conversant with what is happening in Nigeria and in Enugu State, you know that when we came in, Labour Party gained 14 members in Enugu State. And out of that 14 members, some of our members even, I could say, shift camp within them to the end. I stick with the Labour Party. I know what it takes us to be there as an opposition. At the time, we became minority in the House. We came in as a majority members. When we came in, Labour were the majority in the House. Then at the time, we became even 3 in number. It was me, Lemon, and Ogala. And we've been pushing it, not until the problem in Labour Party became unbearable and uncontrollable. That even the P2B, we had meeting with Obi and Oti several, both online and physical. So when they now said, okay, we will, that everybody will now move to another party, that we've seen that Labour Party is, that the problem there cannot be fixed. And I said, okay, that if we are moving to another party, now I know the reason why my people elected me was for good reasons. And if Governor Peter Bisimba is delivering this good government that we are elected, because why we followed Obi, somebody like me was his antecedent. Then now, this person has come in with the similar antecedents. He has been delivering the same campaign promises we made to our people. So I now said, if this man is doing it, that I don't know that person I'm expecting to come in, what is having in mind, since I've seen somebody who is as if we have the same goal to achieve. So that is when I said, that was November last year, and I said, no, if we are leaving that Labour Party, who brought us to power, to another party, and the aim would be to also go and serve the people well. That going with Governor Peter Mba will also give me the same result I'm looking at. That's why I was one of the last house members, was me and Raymond was the last house member to the Labour Party in Enugu State. So I wasn't leaving Labour Party because I wanted a personal gain, or because I want to achieve anything or position in power. If I wanted that, I would have done that when some of my people did the same. So that is one. Going by what I have been able to do for my people is part of what you asked. When we came in, the first year we were to, before the first budget came in, you know, when you come in as a novice in the house where you are, I already had plans of what I'll do to my people, for my people. I know the problem of my people. I came from the urban. We don't really need people giving us money. What we need in the urban is basic facilities. Fix our roads, give us water, and let there be light in the urban areas so that the people can have easy access to whatever they are doing. So first thing I did was I included in my, as constituency project in my first year 2023, I put 1,500 street lights, that is as constituency project. I know some of the house members did, but the good thing is that the one I put catch the interest of the government. They said yes, if we can put lighting up the urban, because I talk of the urban where I represent. So it was my opinion, that's what I put in my constituency project, that I need 1,500 solar street lights. Because you know what, we go with power, that one, you can have power at ease. So His Excellency now said, okay, no need doing this one, power and the other one. It will be uniform. He promised that he will lighten up all the 3 urban spaces. So I could say that I didn't access it directly, but what I ordered for still got to my people, who is lighting up some of the streets. It has started, if we were passing through Damija, You see, the street right there were being powered by state government. Go down to Tezaco, Noah's, all those street lights were being powered by Enugu state government within my tenure. So I can say that I'm happy being seen in the middle of what is happening in Enugu now. We go to road infrastructures. In the budget of the upper year, because the first year was the street light. The other one, I was to capture some of the major roads in my constituency. Before, the governor also brought to my notice that he wants all the roads in urban to be paved. So it makes my work easier as a person. So what happened is that in collaboration with the ministry, we start going into capturing all the roads in urban. So all the roads, we have the budget that was captured. But you know, Rome is not built a day. We have been taking it street by street. I know some of our areas have been paved completely. Like if you take from Transecool Bridge, 2020 when we are campaigning, if you're doing the rainy season like this, if you pass there, it might take you like 1 hour or 2. The same to Ababa, if you're going to Ababa. All these areas I'm calling now, if you pass through there, just within 5 minutes, we've gone around those places. We are all in Enugu. We might be conversant with the areas I'm calling. So then, he has paved that one, asphalt from Transecool Bridge to St. Mary's, from there to Noah's. The other one from Penos down to T Junction. Now double dual carriage road. Before did one single lane. From this year, it has now been converted to a dual carriage road going to Suga. We benefited it. From Noah's to Ababa. Paved in this government. I'm not telling you what we have been able to achieve, because ours is to do the budget oversight while the executive do the. We don't give contracts. Our duty is to make sure that the government is aware of what they should do for your people. I've been doing it. Then if you check from Ababa to Bagels, the same has been paid completely with street lights down there. If you check, there's a place they call OKOH, down to all those axes paved. This government. In fact, my people, I'm not saying it, but we've not had it this way. And with what the governor is promising, because I know the work is still ongoing, some places are still under construction, some under rehabilitation, but work is ongoing. And I'm still believing, because even my street, they are not gotten to my street, because we are not being, because we want to do it like before. They will first rush to my street and do it. Now, I still suffer of what others are seeing. But I'm believing that Rome is not built a day. Since the developmental type is coming down, very soon it will go down to where it has not gotten to. But with the promise, I'm believing in the promise of His Excellency that all the urban area will be paved. So that's where we've gotten in that one.
Okay.
You talk of also bill.
If you have sponsored or supported.
Yes. I have co-sponsored a bill, and I have supported some other bill. In fact, I have the first bill here that we are to be sponsored by a member would have been my bill. But I was trying to make it come up so fantastic. I have like 4 bills here. The first one were tenancy landlord agreement. I brought it up. I was trying to know if we have any bill, any existing bill, because I'm a new person here. So you need to check all those things. So I was on it when my colleague Okemba brought a similar bill to that. So I now brought my bill. Mr. Speaker now said, no, you can brought it first, although it's similar. What you do is merge the bill. So KD could
become a co-sponsor.
Yes, yes, I have it. I just say, look at my one. I think I have done. He said, okay, bring it, let's merge, and do it. Then I have another bill. I have like another bill that because at the time you check first, you have a bill, check from the Office of Attorney General, compare if there was some bill, they might not have it as a bill, but that law might be enshrined in another bill. So you need to confirm all those things. But another one I'm also working on now that has been ratified by the Office of Attorney General of Enugu State and the House. It's still pending. That one is on imposed fine on our contractors. You know, at times like this government, we attracted a lot of developmental projects, and that brought in a lot of contractors. And I have checked that we need to have a way of checkmating what they are doing. So I have the bill. I could just flash it for you. You see that it's just very big payment. It's still pending. In that one. So, and a lot. Then
so the bill you could sponsor, how far has it gone?
The bill is, I could say this, it has gone up to 90%. 90%. Just that after we've moved the bill to the highest level it will go, before a similar bill to what we have done came in from the executive. So what we are doing now is to check what the executive brought in and the one we did, then merge it together and maybe come up with a better, the one that will be so good for our people. Because the aim is to make sure that our people do not suffer. That is the major. It doesn't really mean or who sponsored or who is coming from. If the executive is coming in with a bill that is okay for the masses, we don't have any reason than to support it and make it better.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Honorable. I want to ask you, how often do you consult with constituents to know, understand their needs and priorities?
Okay, that is a nice one. Like when I came in, I had some people I employed myself that I think they have the interests of the people. Even without paying them, they advise you, they tell you what to do. Just as I told you that I represent the good people of Oba. So they are the people, they are, in fact, the people I represent are lettered, they know what they want. So I know I have a lot of answers from my people that are doing that pro bono, willingly, without demanding anything from me. What they want is just for you to do and get it better. So I often meet with them. I could say that when we started, it was difficult for me to engage all the political actors in the constituency because of the way I came in. Coming from the opposition, I had in mind to call the urban caucus meeting. I tried that is 2014. Some of the people that are not of my party then, we are seeing it as being political. So that doesn't make it work as seamlessly as it would have been. So I now revert back to those people that are apolitical, that are coming to me on their own to form a rehearsal with me on how to get it better. Some of them are professors that live within Ababa, Transeku, Axis, some are doctors. So I always work with them. At times I do call them, ask them questions, how are we where are we getting it wrong or right? They keep advising, and I thank God for their advices so far. It has been taking us.
Thank you so much. Then on the last note, can you provide us evidences or documents of some of these projects and interventions that you have facilitated?
Okay.
Maybe at the end of the meeting, can it be possible?
Yes, it's very possible. I will even, because all those ones I'm saying is what we did as a team. I also have some I did as a person, as an individual. Okay. You know, if you have been following what I'm saying, you know that so far from that 2023 to date, I've not collected a dime as a constituency project. I don't know if you understand. First, I told you that I put for something. Government has been taking care of those things. They are doing those ones that are not doing. So no money has been given to me for the constituency. But with the little I'm getting as salary and others, I still know that I have other things I could do under my own little. Yeah. So when we started, I first sponsored 40 students in WAEC. Then people were paying for jump, and so I think of it. I said, if I'm to pay for 100 candidates or 200 for jump, then to me, I'm not seeing the value I have impacted in them. After taking jump, if somebody could not be able to pay for jump, how would you be able to enter school? And JAMB is one of every year. If you take 2 JAMB this year, if you are not able to enter school, gain admission into any tertiary institution, next year you have to take another JAMB. So I'm seeing that money as money not properly invested. Then I must say, during our pre-election litigations, post-election litigations, that many of what I see people, the challenges they have is either your WAEC or your those basic education. I said, if I'm able to pay for even 10 or 20, if I was able to make sure they have their, at least tomorrow, if they are to contest this House of Assembly, nobody will say that they are not qualified. But if I do jam, tomorrow they can't do anything with it. So I now said, okay, since I don't have much, let me cut it down to the one I can do. So I sponsored 40. I got 25 people I didn't know. The 40 was both government and private, but 25 was the private government. I went to Ababa Girls, told the head, the principal, to go to me some of the indigent students, people that could not afford WAEC. Gate 5, check of those ones that are also intelligent. To encourage them. If you just balance it, if it's 2 from that side, then the ones that could not pay. So they did it. I have pictures with some, because I don't even want to know them. The woman just did. Later, I did in Transekulu, I did in Nike Grammar School, those government schools that are within my constituency. I went there. They are still alive. I said, get me names. I don't want to know them. Once they are my constant, I want to sponsor them. They did. I guess later they were so happy. They called to congratulate, thank me. Some wanted to come to appreciate. I said, no, I don't need, just make your WAEC. The only thing is tomorrow, remember that somebody sometime that were House of Assembly member did this. After then, if you can see some checks here, I did it as what I use in supporting people that some of them are here. So there was a time I have a power incident in Abapa that one of the building or 2 got burnt down with their property. So I went there. I first contacted the NEMA, SEMA, I went there with them. After going with Nema Sema, while they wait for support from those people, I still gave support to the yard. I gave 300,000. Then some that have wounds that are affected by the war happened this time, I went to hospital, donate 50,000 each to them. All those ones were also captured. So apart from it, I've also I've also in collaboration with Rotary Club,
Okay.
did a health program, 3 days health program in our conference.
It's okay.
Either or 1 or 2 transit for 3 days.
It's okay.
So
We will have
we've been doing
provide us both the soft copies and whatever these things so that we can arrange them well and make it available for the public.
I'll do that.
It's all right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm better.
You did very well.
You did well, sir.